For the best onion recipe in the whole wide world, really, 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 really nice. It's a potato and onion al forno with ridiculous and copious amounts of balsamic vinegar, cheap balsamic vinegar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to serve it with pork. Half a loin, skin off, and it's off the bone. If that skin's off, then I can get on with roasting that pork hard and fast, turn it, turn it, turn it, and it's genius. So I've got a whole load of rosemary here. I'm going to take half away and put it here. And then with this half, I'm going to finely chop. And then once you've done that, get it in your hand and just sprinkle it on your board. Like that. And then I want you to get some pepper, whole load of it, and sprinkle your board. And then I want you to get some salt, whole load of it, and season the board. And then I want to get some fennel seeds, 2 dessert spoons. Don't want it to be a powder, just crack them. And then season the board. Beautiful. Bit of seasoning, nice. So, get your boy here, skin side down, and push, 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 push. Turn it over, and you see what you get. So you get that lovely flavour sort of encrusted. Don't muck about, you want it to stick to your little darling. And just dip it around, just like that, beautiful. Now, I'm using the wood oven, but you could use a normal oven, get it on about 200 degrees. Get 2 trays in there, a smaller one for your pork and a bigger one for your potatoes. So, I want to pour some olive oil in there. And I want to put it fat side down first. There's enough heat in that pan to get the fat going. That's all you want, that's all you can ask. Turn it over like that. And any of this sort of rosemary action going on here, sprinkle it back in. And you see around the gaps here, this is going to be potential burning area. So what I'd quite like to do is just get a few cloves of garlic and cut it in halves, quarters, and, you know, maybe 1 onion. To have things like celery, onions, bit of garlic in the bottom of your roasting tray just kind of gives you an environment where it's not completely dry. So literally, either side, mix it up a little bit with your, as your father. Lovely. So now in the oven, that'll take about an hour to cook. 50 minutes to an hour. So, with the potatoes, I've cooked them for about 5 minutes, yeah, and then give them a little bit of a chuffing, okay? So, onion duty. So, cut these off. So pick through them. I mean, the reason I love this dish is because in the roasting of an onion, you concentrate the natural sugars in the onion. There we go. He can go straight in half. He can go straight in half. This fella can go in quarters. There we go. And then this is where the exciting bit starts. So this is a very hot tray. In here, I'm going to add 1/3 of a pack of butter, a little bit of olive oil, some bay leaves in, 4 or 5, and put my rosemary in. So immediately that will start flavouring the fat. And then in with the lovely onions, and then the potatoes. And then I've got a garlic here from the garden. And you know, half it, give it a bash. Get the old flavours going. So, salt, it will need. Pepper, it will need. And then all I've got to do, is, well, I don't want to keep it out of the oven too long. Give it a little slush about. Hey, look at that. So, as soon as you know you've got a bit of shine on the potatoes and the onion, you know you're in good action. Then what happens And this is the bit which no English person would have the balls to do, right? But that's because I don't know better, right? Is you go and get cheap balsamic vinegar, and I want you to use half a bottle. I want you to go for it. I want you to trust me and just get it on there. Let's go for it, get it in there. It looks wet, it looks sloppy right now, but as this cooks, the fat and the herbs and the garlic will mix and start evaporating and stick around that onion and potatoes and stuff like that. So, back in the oven, brave. And if you can, turn the pork, move and scuff around the potatoes, and in an hour's time, it's going to be heaven. So what I want to do is just rest this for a little bit. Just look at the colour on that, beautiful. So straight on, nice platter, like that. And then in here, in the pan, there's fat, which we'll lose most of, and you've got all these lovely bits of roasted onion and garlic. So what I want to do is lose that fat. You could keep that fat if you wanted to, in a little jar in the fridge, and you could put it on roast potatoes or something like that. Just put a glass of wine, or two, in there. Squash all these garlic cloves, like that. Squash them, because all the stickiness from the bottom of the pan will mix with the wine, and then all the garlic and onions will give it a little bit of thickness. It won't be a gravy as you know it, it'll be like really intensely flavoured juice. So I'm going to pop this in the oven, and then you will have never ever have seen a potato dish like this. Look at these. Absolutely beautiful. Your eyes almost think for a second, is it too dark? Is it burnt? And then you realise actually it's not burnt, it's balsamic vinegar, caramelised. And that is one of the best dishes in the whole wide world. I don't give a monkeys what anyone says. And then just plate it over here on this nice plate. Always do more than you need because everyone will be back for them and they'll only whinge that you didn't do enough. Really brave, love it. Really, really love it. Rack it up. Look at that. Done. Genius. Best thing in the world. Pork, let it rest for about 10, 15 minutes. Just slice it up as thin as you can, which is normally about ½ a centimetre thick. If you're any good with your knife skills, you can probably go thinner. But you don't have to cook the hell out of pork. Beautiful potatoes. Beautiful meat. And then this sauce here, I wouldn't even bother. I mean, you can put it through a sieve and do all this, that and the other. It's like a posh version of sort of Marmite juice. It's just really intense. And there you go, beautiful combo, incredible roast pork, amazing roast potatoes, really, really nice.